Today I am reviewing this chapstick and telling you that you should not buy it. The brand, Chapstick. What is this brand and why am I reviewing it? Well, it's a fun story. You might like it. It's a story about how I got clown lips, and I love reviewing products and helping other consumers avoid bad products. So, this is something I got on Amazon. How do I find stuff like this on Amazon? Well, I usually sort by highest average rating and most ratings. I try and find something with at least 4 stars. This had like 4.5 average and it had thousands of ratings. And so it just seemed very reputable. There was social proof there. And it was winter time, so I figured, hey, it's time to buy some chapstick. It's getting really dry and there wasn't much moisture, and that would lead to cracked lips. So I did. I bought a 3 pack of this with different flavors such as mint and cherry, and it went to crap. Basically, do not buy this product. I don't know what they did with the reviews. Maybe for others it works, or maybe they were fake reviews. But uh, look at my lips. They look like clown lips, and they were chapped like crazy, or cracked like crazy. Let me explain what occurred. So the story goes. Started using this product, and at first it was all right. It was working, and then it just stopped working. See, there's this concept out there, rumor, what have you. This rumor that certain chapsticks make your lips drier, not better. And that was the case, at least for me, based on my complexion, my DNA, and my climate, which is relatively dry, even when I have a humidifier running. So what exactly happened? How did this occur? I was using it, and then one day, it was starting to get warmer out. It was starting to be spring, so I went on this walk, and the walk turned into a like 9 mile walk. I intended it just to be a 2 or 3 mile, but I found a trail that just kept going, and my curiosity wanted me to explore adventure and see where it ended. It turned out to be like a 5 mile trail to the end, and of course I had to walk all the way back to my car. Ended up being about 9 to 10 miles of walking, and during that time it started to get very hot out, and the sides of my lips started to crack and get dry. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any water or chapstick with me, and so they started to get kind of cracked. Fortunately, when I got home, I drank plenty of water and I used the chapstick. And I used a lot of it, and I continue to use it regularly throughout the week. But every night after I woke up in the mornings, my lips were more and more dry and more cracked, and it got worse to a point where there were visible cracks on both sides of my lips. The entire area around was dry, and essentially it just got worse and worse. And I popped on a humidifier. I tried to use more chapstick. It just got worse, and seemed to have dry out my mouth more than it got better. And I looked it up online. Turned out to be some type of thing where there's like a specific term for it, where like I guess your saliva seeps out on the sides of your mouth, and then it evaporates and it makes your lips drier. After a lot of back and forth, I tried a bunch of things. I even tried a antifungal, which you usually use for your feet, but over-the-counter antifungal is a precaution because sometimes the dryness is due to some type of fungus building up on the sides of your mouth, which cause drier things. So I tested that out, and then after that I switched to the lipstick that I had been using previously, the very well-known Burt's Bees chapstick. And after a few days of that, it fixed. And so basically don't use this. It was the Burt's Bees that fixed it, and everything else was now working. I ended up using this again after Burt's Bees healed everything, and look what happened. This is from one day of use and one night with the humidifier on. turned me into a clown, the sides of my mouth. And this is with me like fixing it, like putting water here, lotion, and I still looked like a clown. When I first saw it, when I woke up, it was crazy red. And so, yeah, do not buy this chapstick. I mean, just look at the brand name, Chapstick. So I'm throwing this out, even though they're barely, like they're half used. Um, and it was just like a second test, just to check to see if it was this chapstick, and it was. So now I'm back to using Burt's Bees. Hopefully, over time, this will be fixed. It's horrible, like it's dry, it's nasty, like the sides of my mouth are like much redder than they usually are, and around it, it's just like dry and a mess. I don't know what it did, but it's not good.